On September 1st, 1939, breaking the Versailles Treaty signed at the end of World War I, Germany unleashed a firestorm on Poland, beginning a sequence of invasions of its neighboring states. In the United States, Hasidim and Jewish leaders mobilized to save the previous Rebbe, who was stranded in Poland. On March 19, 1940, after a harrowing journey, he reached the shores of the United States, forced to leave behind his two younger daughters and their husbands. He struggled to rejuvenate Judaism in the United States, and alongside his work to save his students and other Jews being persecuted across Europe and in Stalinist Russia, he launched an intense effort to save his own children, one of whom would eventually become a leader of post-Holocaust Jewry. In early 1940, the German army had not yet moved on the Western European countries, and those nations were biding their time, hoping that they'd be spared the Nazi aggression. Beryl Lax was about 20 years old and was present at a fateful meeting.
When the war broke out, the Rebbe was in Paris. I mean, the last Rebbe, yes? So he came, I think it was in February or something like this, to my father. Rebbe Enkel, de schwer wil zo komen van Amerika. Wie ich weiß, was wart mich dort. Ich bin noch nicht bereit dazu. Ich bin noch nicht bereit zu fahren dort. So my father says, if you bedarfte, so, over Samstag, had ik graag niet gevraagd voor geld. ISIS fragt me hebben. En if you bedarfte, so he gave the amount anyway. Was it was? My father stayed away, giving it no receipt. He wanted to give a receipt, no.
For the next several months, the Rebbe and the Rebbitzin worked to obtain U.S. visas at the American Embassy in Paris, but their efforts would soon be interrupted. In April, the Nazis finally made their move into Western Europe, attacking and quickly conquering Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg. France would be next. Amidst the tension, he wrote a letter to his father-in-law's secretary in New York.
Dear Rabbi Chaskin, I am distressed by the fact that people are brief when they write about the health of the Rebbe. I turn to you with a heartfelt plea. Write all the details as the situation truly is. I'm sure that written transcripts are being made of the Rebbe's talks there in the United States. Can you please send me a copy? Also, his talk at the pier when he arrived, and all about Passover. I thank you greatly in advance for this. M. Schneerson.